Good morning, sir. How are you feeling today?
Morning. I'm good. I'm feeling great.
So, how many times have you visited IMTEX?
Oh, I've been coming to IMTEX since I've been attending IMTEX since 1985, when it was not held here. It was held in Delhi. But I think they moved in 2007, and I've been coming regular. Every year I'm here for both versions, metal cutting as well as metal forming. That's all.
And how has your experience been with IMTEX, sir?
Well, it's a great show. You know, it's one of, I would say it's a national level show. So you get to meet and you get to see all kind of technology on Earth. You know, whatever, and then a lot of international visitors, as well as I would say this is one of the prime show, and even our members, you know, our association members, they love to participate in this show. So generally, cutting show we always put a pavilion where we have a group of U.S. companies come together to participate. In the farming show, we have members who are present version. We have about 15 companies who are participating in the show, but they are either participating directly or through their Indian agent companies. Yeah.
Sir, in terms of a global scenario, how many or what are the collaborations you all have with India?
Like we always AMT, we have it's headquartered in Virginia, and then we felt that India is a very important market, and then to support that and to help our members come and establish their manufacturing facilities as well as develop market for them, we created a technology center in Chennai, which was in 2011 we started that operation. So that shows our commitment, and we feel that Indian market is great. It has a future. A lot of our members are active already in the market, and primarily we support them in kind of hand-holding them for the initial part of their business startup, and help them start up their business, and as well as if they need any kind of support to grow their business in India. That's our perspective. In global scenario, I think India is a very important market, which is and a lot of potential for growth. So I don't think anybody can can ignore the market, seeing the population, which is the consumer, which is, I would say, and then of course Indian market is driven mostly by consumers. I would say it's a so that helps. We a big population is a big market for all our companies, you know, so which helps. Yeah.
So, in terms of the economy and the idea that the manufacturing industry has to push for at least $1 trillion in this $5 trillion economy, what are your views on that, sir? And how is the global market going to be affected by this?
Well, we have this little hiccup, which was last year was not that great, I would say, from a manufacturing perspective, but the vision is there. As per our Prime Minister, he has put up a vision. I think it's achievable, provided everybody gets together and we work, because we have been known, India has been known for the software giant, but manufacturing was the area which was not focused too much, and I feel we cannot ignore that area, because to reach that level of 5 trillion and above, manufacturing has to play its role, and that's why the focus is that, you know, even that, and that's where which drives us also, that I feel the manufacturing has to raise the bar, you know, and there are possibilities of growth, which I feel manageable. I think so. Maybe it may overshoot by a year or so because of these certain, but it's a global scenario. It's also cyclic, you know. So it always bounce back. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time, sir. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Pleasure.
So, how many times have you visited India before this?
The second time I've been here. This is the second time, yeah.
And how many times have you participated in the IMTEX event?
There's 5 members in our association in this time in tax forming, yeah.
So, is there a similar kind of expo that happens in your country? And what are the kind of visitors you have there?
We have a exhibition called Team Toast in 2021 in March. It's similar with this one. And what the second question is?
What kind of visitors do you have there?
We have a visitor of about a press machine and cutting tool and components, etc. Yeah.
So, what is the volume of business that you expect from IMTEX and from this exhibition?
As for the Taiwan exhibitor, I believe they want to find an agency or customer here in Bangalore, since that India is a quite potential market for Taiwan. Okay.
Do you have any more exhibitions or expos coming up that's like IMTEX?
Yes. We have, as I mentioned, that we have MTechs like so the Timtos, and this one is like it's called IMT Duo, and it's in this May, and we suggest that we welcome all the customers to come to Taipei in this May.
So, sir, what kind of technologies in terms of the machine industry do you see in Taiwan, and how would you compare that to what you are seeing here in the exhibition in India?
In Taiwan, we have worked on the IoT and the Industry 4.0 for several years, and many of our exhibitors and also the makers in Taiwan is doing the same effort about building an IoT system. And in India, we see that there's still a lot of potential space for Taiwan to promote our product to India here. So we believe that it could be a perfect chance for us in Taiwan, and in India we have a cooperation. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.